What is up, ladies and gentlemen? I just got to say real quick, thank you very much. You've managed to get me over to 505 subscribers. And we weren't even on for something like last week, so bravo, well done, thank you very much. We will celebrate at some point doing something, but I must also apologise for this first clip being grainy as hell and like it's filmed on a Nintendo 64. YouTube is not being nice right now to the fact where if I upload something, I have to then delete it, upload it again, delete it, upload it, and download it. So yeah, there we go, there's something going on. But the upside down Christmas tree we are at, the C.A.M.P., has open water purifiers, which I'm happy about. Yeah, I'm calling it the upside down tree camp because it's an upside down tree. It's literally like an upside down Christmas tree. It's quite nice. Now, we couldn't get in, so I can't check out the interior, but I could check out this right here. And yeah, you've got your wall of dead creatures and your wall of posters that start quests, which is kind of weird, because how are we supposed to get to them to start the quests if we can't get in? Yeah, it was a little bit weird, but I really did like this build. So it's an upside down Christmas tree. I'm never going to be able to see past that. I tried to see inside the top floor, couldn't parkour up there, but from what I could see just by pulling back a little bit then, it looks like there might be an open seating area, and this entire thing appears to be symmetrical in design, which is quite nice. But the vendor prices were absolutely beautiful. They were perfect. In fact, they were cheaper than you would find in a lot of places around White Springs, and they were labelled. It was quite nice to see people labelling the stuff because, man, it was just weird. Now, obviously, this is the most expensive thing for 3,559 caps. There we go. I managed to remember it. I probably would have just done it for 3,000, and then, yeah, I know you can get a little bit extra out of it, but 3,000 would probably be the best way to go for that. But everything else in this was kind of reasonably pricey. Some stuff, like some of the stuff that was, you know, I probably would have marked them down from like the 3,000 all the way down to 3,000, and then the one below it all the way down to 2,000, and then 1,000. Yeah, having stuff priced at an even number is probably the best way to do it, because you don't want people selling something for an odd number of caps. It's just kind of weird. Plus, when you buy stuff, you're left with this really ugly number of caps. But yeah, no, I like this camp. But of course, I must give it a rating, and I think I'm gonna go give it a thumbs up, because it was a nice design, it was a unique design, it was symmetrical, and the prices were great. So that's what you are getting marked on. But now we're down at the Linda camp. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about this camp. So this is Linda 19020's camp, and it has some good points. Open food, I was happy with the open food. The position of the food though was probably not the best. Open water purifiers, once again, a big boon for getting points towards your camp. But still, sometimes you just bump into something in a camp that makes you not really like it. Like the fact that there are 3 different floor placements right here. So there's that one with the stairs on it. There's this one, which is like a couple of centimeters down from the main building area for some reason. Nice interior decoration, but I don't get why it's not clipped on. And then, of course, we have the main building, which doesn't have roofs running in all the right directions. And in the interior, as you're about to see now, is just kind of fecked. There's things not up against the wall. Remember when I talk about the 90-degree angle? Or putting things up against the wall? Yeah, everything was just like random rotations, and it was close, but it wasn't, you know. And we had this little thing sticking through, but I'm guessing they did that to put the cats on. I mean, look at that chemistry station. Why not just put it against the wall? Come on, it's not rocket science. And the randomness of some of the placements of these was, it was losing. It was hemorrhaging marks. I'll tell you that. But of course, we must check out the vendors, because if we don't, who will? Not you, probably not. But I did like the vendor prices. The vendor prices were bloody impressive. I'll tell you that. It was super cheap, to the point where if Supertramp got a hold of it, he would probably make a song and call it Super Cheap. That was a terrible joke. I'm never making jokes again. But it was all very cheaply priced, which is quite nice. I probably should have bought that blood pack as well, because I need blood packs like there's no tomorrow. But I was very happy with this camp when it came to its pricing, because it was all dirt cheap. It was like it was some secondary character, I think, on someone's profile that was just there to sell stuff. With the highest thing being a 350 plan, I'm definitely happy with the prices in this area. I probably should have bought that US operations manual as well. And a large toolbox for that was... I'm fine with that. Yeah, no, I quite dig the prices, but the building itself had a lot of stuff to correct and all that. So, obviously, I'm going to have to go and give it a 50-50, even though it looks like I'm not doing a 50-50. Everything about the prices was good, but the building itself was shoddy a little bit. Excuse me. But this, right now, is not even me doing this. This is, I want to say German. I hope I'm right with that. This is a German person's camp that they've submitted from the PC, and it's damn near beautiful. Now, not to enhance the stereotypical trope of Germans being on time and very punctual and all this kind of stuff, but this camp follows the 90-degree rule to a T, with the fact that pretty much everything is uniform. So I don't know if that was a German building ethic or just the person's building ethic, but I was very happy with it. Now, the interior right now, and I am kind of reviewing this for the first time. I didn't peek ahead of time, but the interior seems to be quite a nice relaxation kind of area with some musical instruments. A very basic kitchen just right there that we saw. But the view, it's a nice view. It's quite an interesting view, actually. It's just above... Is it in the ash heap? I think it's in the ash heap. Just above it, I don't know. But it's nice to see people doing overhangs again. I don't think you need the pillars in the centre of the walkway, because if you were walking around that, you'd bang your face into a pillar. But here we have a bigger, more defined crafting area. I think that might be his kitchen, actually. I don't know. I'm actually loving this. And he's even got pointers to tell you where to go. How nice is that? Some people will do that. Some people won't do that. I would say do that, because getting around people's camps can be a little bit weird. I would also change the windows from the vertical 3x5, I want to say, to those little square ones with the thing in the centre, the partition, because you can't jump through them. But I'm actually quite... I don't know if this is supposed to be like a house, a hotel, what, but I'm loving it. It's once again, it's very thought out. Like, stuff that goes... It's like this guy's almost an architect or something. That's quite nice. And I need the plans for that rotisserie magazine holder. No, I'm actually digging this. It's not over-decorated. In fact, it's not under-decorated either. Like, the use of the decorations on the stairs is quite nice right there. I don't get what's going on with the magazine racks being supported by two lamps. That's kind of weird. The downstairs that he's just showed right there, that was very, like, cozy and, it had a warm feeling to it. We do have, apparently, this tiered crafting system where we had the chemistry stuff and the fermentation stuff on the bottom. We have the weapons. I almost forgot the weapons right there, and the Tinkerer's workbench. However, I am going to have to mark you down on that management of your cable right there. That's a Neddy no-no. You don't want a cable just zipping through your wall like that. I would possibly try and find a way to either clip it through a wall behind the vendor, or I don't know, have it hang off the roof or something like that. But of course we have these prices here, and wow, they're actually not that bad. So yeah, you see what I mean? It says where it's supposed to say known, it says something else. Actually, that says Patron, so it might not be German. It might be something else. Then again, I see like Cryozelle. It makes me think that it's German. I don't know why. It's probably not. It's probably I'm going to have to give that a thumbs up. I'm definitely giving that one a thumbs up. The prices were nice and everything. It was absolutely beautiful. But we're out here this time. And yeah, once again, I do apologise for the graininess of this. It's I don't know. YouTube needs to sort the shit out because it's not on my end. Because I'm making sure that if I upload by Ethernet, I make sure that I stay on the PS4 until everything's uploaded. And then I jump over to the PC. If I do it by Wi-Fi, I do exactly the same thing. And I've had to repeat, for the past couple of episodes, I've had to repeat uploading several times. And it's a pain in the arse, YouTube. But this is a massive greenhouse build. I probably should have started talking about the build when it popped up. Yeah, this is a massive greenhouse build, which I like. And, you know, the people are in. So you've got to give them a salute. And yeah, once again, sorry for the grainy thing. It's just YouTube again. Man, it's bugging the crap out of me. But we have, I'm guessing this is either an adhesive farm or is just a food production farm. But it's quite nice. I do like that it's just it's a specific build. If people are doing builds like these, sometimes they'll try and incorporate more than one idea into the build. So yeah, I was quite happy with the fact that it was just this massive greenhouse. I think I might build a massive greenhouse at some point just to satiate the fact that I don't have enough adhesive. And I need adhesive, like, desperately. But the prices appeared to be decent, from what I can tell. Some of the stuff is reasonably priced. I'll tell you that. Seriously, trying to say it reasonably. I'm giving up. Yeah, it looks like a lot of the stuff. There was just grenades in that one. I probably wouldn't have charged that much for these. They do seem a little bit expensive, but I don't know. Yeah, I'm kind of digging it. I like the what you saw inside. The food placement could probably be more uniform. Like when in real life you don't grow crops in all over the place. You grow them in nice lines, so it makes them easier to harvest. But yeah, I kind of like this. It had some nice. It had some nice design in it. It was very basic. The people knew what they wanted to design when they went into it, and the prices in these vendors, yeah, some of them do appear to be a little bit overpriced, but a lot of them are within the, you know, the standard price range. So I'm happy with that as well. Some of them were cheap as well. So, do you know what? I'm gonna be nice, and I'm gonna give it a thumbs up because it was a nice design. It followed a very basic principle, and the prices were pretty decent. But that is it, ladies and gentlemen. That is all we have for today. Now, remember that Friday's stuff has now been knocked off for a little bit, so the builds will not be as big, but they will still be coming, so you can check them out. But feel free to follow me here at Twitter, or on if you want to add me on the PS4, there you go. But apart from that, you know the drill. Like, share, and subscribe. And until the next time, and remember, you can always send me your camps if you want to. But until the next time, stay awesome.